Hi, I'm Chris, and in this video we're taking a look at this function f of x equals absolute value of x plus this x inside of brackets, and we're going to talk about what that means in a second. This is a kind of question that you would see on an SAT subject test for math level 2. And this was a question that one of my students had emailed me about this week. So let's go through how we would solve something like this. Let me add in an f over here. They want to know the value of f of negative 2.5 plus f of 1.5. So when you have f of x as your parent function and then f of a number, it means that you're plugging that number in place of x for each part. So for right now, we're going to work with the negative 2.5. So we're just going to work here and put everything for that in a bracket. So that's going to be the absolute value of negative 2.5 plus, and then it's going to be this bracket symbol with a negative 2.5 inside of it. And then plus, now we're going to work with the 1.5, plugging that in for each. That would be the absolute value of 1.5 plus 1.5 inside this bracket thing. Okay, so absolute value, if we're taking math level 2 subject test, then hopefully we know absolute value just means your distance from 0. So that would just be 2.5 for that part. Switch these over to parentheses now. But this is the unique one with the brackets here. So let's talk about what that means. This notation indicates that you're talking about whatever's inside those brackets will be the greatest integer value that is less than that number. And I'm going to go ahead and write that definition out over here. This is the greatest integer value that is less than x. So for example, negative 2.5, since it has a decimal, it's not an integer. So what is the greatest integer that is less than negative 2.5? Well, remember, we're on the negative side on our number line here. So if you go to the left, if you go left of negative 2.5, the next greatest integer that you get to is actually a negative 3. So that's what's represented by those brackets. And let's try the same thing over here. So hopefully we know absolute value of 1.5 will be just 1.5. So now we want to ask ourselves, what is the greatest integer that is less than 1.5? And hopefully when we look at that, if we think about where it is on a number line, the greatest integer less than that will just be 1. And so that's what we'll have as our value in place of the bracketed 1.5. And now we can just do some straightforward math and add these up. 2.5 plus a negative 3, or 2.5 minus 3 is negative 0.5. 1.5 plus 1 is 2.5. And so your final answer is 2. For more, please feel free to check out our other videos, and thanks for watching.